welcome back to a video where I'm going to be touring this new police station that I found on Facebook, a group called the LSPDFR. So you guys want to check them out, join the group. Lots of information there, everybody helps each other out in that. So if you have Facebook, just go over to LSPDFR. Should be the first one that pops up. So this is where I downloaded a map from somebody. I guess he converted it from M5 to single player, because many of you know there's not many LSPDFR single player custom police station. So appreciate him for doing that. As you can see, when you first get the map, I've been using Manio to add these pads around these police. Well, I got these from the LSPDFR website. These vehicles, but these police officers, any pads you see, I added them. Some of them on their phones. You can edit everything, whatever you want them to do. So as you can see, some of them pretend like they're talking, so it looks pretty cool. So I did that myself, because when you download this map or you add it, it doesn't come with anything but just the station. And of course, I'll give you guys a quick tour. It might be a long video, just because this place is kind of big, but lots of details. So let's go ahead and start. So this is the front entrance of the station. So you can see, like I said, I've added these people here. They're kind of talking, drinking coffee, relaxing, stuff like that. Looks pretty cool. So we'll make it to the front entrance. We'll come in here. Don't mind these people right here, these three right here. As you can see in the original police station, when you first come in, there's benches right here. I've tried to delete them, but they still spawn. So if you guys know how to take them off permanently, let me know in the comments below. But of course I added them too. I've added an officer inside. Pretty much everybody except for these three, they're already here. And her or him. So, like I said, this is the lobby. When you first come in, this is the lobby. We'll get to that door in a sec. So this is a lobby where, people can wait to talk. And then you got the front desk right here, where you can come ask any questions, and you want an incident report or report incident. Talk to your officer, detective. Oh, let me delete that. I'm not on duty, so anyway. Yep. I added those two. Really looks like they're talking. Don't mind that blue shirt. They just spawn. But I guess these offices are, people that want to talk to an officer or detective. They want a private area. They can come here and sit down and talk. You got two offices right here where you can come in and talk to an officer, like I said, and you file a report or whatever, So, looks pretty neat. I like the detail, the design right here. I like the lighting, pretty cool. Just everything is pretty awesome. Got the map right there. Los Santos Police Department. It's pretty neat. So we come around here. Like I said, this is a front desk. Looks pretty cool. Just the way that's set up. I like it. So let's continue. Come back out here. This is a door to go outside. You see, you got 2 officers right here. I added those, make it look more cool. Come down here. Yeah, we gotta keep clean this area. So we come in here, right through this door. It doesn't say what it is, but I say it's like a police office or whatever, police officer's office or sergeant's desk, detective, whatever you want it. Having, decided what I'm gonna do with it, but let's go on. So here comes through the hallway, takes you back to the back. So I'm gonna start. So let's go back around. Since we're in here, we'll go back around to the front door. Like I said, this door leads you back to the hallway. You can see hallway. And of course, you need a badge to get in. Pretty cool. So we come through here. This is a protection room. I guess if someone's in trouble or trying to protect them, we can put them in here. Any VIPs or whatever, keep them here safe. The only thing that I wish that wasn't right near this exit door. I wish the room was hidden, but it is a protection room. So this takes you back outside. In original, it takes you back outside. The original map takes you back outside to here. Like I said, those fences were added when I added the station, so it's pretty cool. Keep them more private. You can see you got garages there. Takes you back to the garages. I added a store vehicle to make it look cool. I'll get to that location in a sec. I don't know why he's wearing a mask. But let's get back inside. We got more waiting areas. I added them too as well. We're just relaxing. Talking, whatever. So, like I said, this takes you back here. Well, remember when I said that we were gonna go back around to the other? Well, this is the area. Here's another door. I guess this is like a housekeeping storage area, whatever. So this takes you back downstairs. So here's an elevator. So when you first, I guess, download or add the map, the elevator doesn't work, so you can't go on the second floor or whatever. Use the elevator. Some people use this mod to do a transport, but I have no idea how to set that up, or if you can, but I don't know. If you guys do know, let me know. But I did download a mod, you can see. So I've added like a transport mod. So this is door 1, elevator 1. So if you step in here, it will take you to level 2, door number 2. So this is the second floor. As you can see, the lobby's right there. So if you guys want to know the mod of that, let me know in the comments. I'll try to add it to my description so you guys have an idea. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. So I guess we're here on the second floor. This is, I guess, where housekeeping keeps the area. I added them 3 as well. Makes it look more realistic. Come here. You got these lovely police officers right here. Talking, stuff like that. So you come through here on the right side. You got the sergeant's room. So there's 3 sergeant's room. You got the first one, second one, and the third one. The way I like to play this out, you got the sergeant 1 for a morning shift, sergeant 2 for evening shift, and then sergeant 3 for overnight. Pretty cool. So come through here. There's a waiting area. Officers want to relax for a couple minutes, or taking their break, whatever, stuff like that. So we come throughout here. To the left side, you got vending machine. You didn't come eat here real quick, stuff like that. So come this way to the fire exit, takes you out to the balcony. I guess officers want to take a quick smoke break, which I think you can if you're an officer, right? There you go. Look at that view. Pretty neat. Oh, I guess he's waiting to talk to somebody. Look, man. Alright, come out here. You got a trash can. Here is the bathroom, I believe. Yeah, here's the bathroom. Pretty cool. So come out here. You got the lieutenant. You got 3 lieutenant rooms. Just like I said it for the sergeant. Lieutenant 1 for morning. Lieutenant 2 for evening shift. And Lieutenant 3 for overnight. And then... yeah, okay. Then you got 3 officers relaxing. Whatever. Quick talking, whatever. And then here you got the meeting room. So, like I said, when you add the map, it comes with an empty room. I just used the manual to add the officers and make it more realistic. As you can see, he's giving a meeting. On your feet, Sarge. Alright, pretty cool. So this is where you keep your meetings, stuff like that. Pretty cool. I like it. I like the design, everything, the lighting. Everything's pretty cool. You know, whoever designed this, I don't know who designed this. I know the person that converted this didn't really leave a person to give credit to, whoever made this, but you know, shout out to them. If you guys know who it is, let me know so I can add it later on here. Anyway, 3rd floor. Let's go up the stairs. You can see you got another elevator, but since we got stairs, I don't really need it. I just had a problem at first trying to figure out how to get from the 1st floor to the 2nd. So like I said, I downloaded a mod to transport from door 1 to 2. But since we got the stairs, we can come to the 3rd floor. Pretty much, I think this one's empty up here. I haven't added anybody up. I'm still working on that. You can see you got the captain. You got captain and captain. So I guess captain 1, 2, and 3, morning, evening, and overnight. And you got another waiting area, seating area. Then you come over here. I don't know if it's just my PC or whatever. It didn't really have pictures of this area. It looks pretty empty. So I don't know if my map is glitching or whatever, or just meant to be an empty room or empty area. So if you come out here, this door, I believe, oh, there's a bathroom. So another bathroom. I don't even know. I don't really want to mess with the area. So I'm like I said, I wish this station had like a gym area, which it doesn't. We'll get to the locker rooms and stuff like that. But I'm gonna leave this area like that. This is the commander. So there's 2 commanders, I think. Assistant chief. So there's 1 commander, assistant chief, and then you got the commissioner and the chief of. So yeah, you can guys do whatever you guys want with this. I still gotta work on this area, add people here. So here's I forgot what it said. It said commissioner. So this is his office. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. I like the background of the computers. Just the area. So that's it. And like I said, there's not really a way to get up on the roof know you guys can land a helicopter. So that's one of the downfalls of here. That there's no way to get up on the roof, from my knowledge. And if you guys download this, figure out a way, let me know. But if you guys want this map or whatever custom map, let me know in the comments. I can share my Google Drive, what I think they call it. You can download it from there. And if you guys need help, you know, trying to put it in the right place, let me know in the comments. Maybe at the end of the video I can give a quick tutorial on how to add the map. So let's go back downstairs. So we did a 3rd floor, 2nd floor, and we did a 1st floor. So let's go back down. That's pretty cool. So we already did a 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Now let's go back down here. So right here is a break room. So empty room, but I added a police officer to make it more realistic. So it looks like they're on break. Pretty neat. You got donuts, coffee, sodas, vending machines, sitting areas. Pretty cool. You look down. That's awesome. Alright, so let's go back down to these stairs. I like the lighting. That's pretty cool. The ceiling. So this is another meeting area for, as you can see on the board or on the window. You got a lawyer for his office, and then lawyer 2. No. I mean lawyer, whatever you guys want it. So you got 2 lawyers. I added them 2. I added those 2. I added those 2. And I added these 4 female officers. Make it look like they're talking to each other. So it's pretty cool. Come back out here. This is another exit or entrance to the police station. Don't mind my stuttering or whatever. So it's pretty cool. So now that you got another vending machine, you got a waiting area. I added those 2, and him as well. Make it look like they're waiting, and he's drinking water or coffee. I added him. Looks like he's on the phone. So come back out here. It takes you back outside to the back. We'll get to that. So let's go back out here through these double doors. So here is there's 4 doors here. These are like interrogation room, you know, as police officers, you see their way here behind the glass door when detectives are interviewing people. You can see sitting areas here right now. That's pretty cool. You can't see. I like that. So same thing here. You can see them, but they can't see you. Pretty cool. That's awesome. So that's that for here. Now, double doors we came through. Now you got downstairs, another stairs. So here takes you back out to the parking lot where the garage is. We'll get to that. So right here, this is the K9 area. Come through here. Like I said, when I added the station, all this was empty. Well, the only thing that I've added, let's go with that, is the 2 dogs and officers and the SWAT team. So I added a Chomp and another dog. Make it look like they're K9s. So this is their waiting area. As you can see, they're waiting to report for duty. This takes you back outside. And now you can come through here. I don't think in the original you could come through here. There's like a wall right here. But now with this, you can drive through here, walk around. This takes you back. Let me see, where does it take you? Okay, we'll get to that. Alright, so now you can come around. So like I said, K9 area. That's pretty neat. Now let's go back downstairs to the basement or whatever you call it. Bring you back downstairs. Now this is housekeeping stuff. Come through these doors. Now the housekeeping little area where they can put their carts. Another waiting area. Like I said earlier, this takes you back. Yep, back out to the back station. Pretty cool. Now, so we came. I still get lost here. We came through that door. All right. So this come through here. This is a mugshot where you take pictures of the suspect or whatever. Right there, like that. Pretty neat. You can see who's up there. That looks like a young version of Franklin. Oops. Alright. Let's go back outside. Now these are cells for inmates. People got arrested or whatever. Here's a officer that's in charge. He's in charge of this area. Now come through here. Well, I added him. He was in there. So here are the prisoners. Your new home. So I added those three in there, make it look like they're in jail. So this place is not empty. I left two empty, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I left 3 empty, and I added those people in there. Make it look more realistic. There you go. Let me see. Can we? Yeah, we can go in here. All right. Pretty nice. You got a toilet. You got a sink and a bed. So come back outside. We came through those doors. We saw that door. Now we come here through this door. Take you downstairs to the left. On my left side, you got the evidence room, or any evidence stored in here. Here you got the female's locker. I don't know if they're changing. Let me see. Ladies, you guys all changed? Okay. So this is the locker room for females. This is where they store their guns, stuff like that. The locker room, she's working out, getting ready for a shift. She's on the phone. Now, let's come to the men's locker room. Here you go. Like I said earlier, for the female, a little storage for their guns, badge or tasers. Those two are talking. I guess he's flexing, and he's on his phone, I believe. Yup, he's on his phone. So this is the locker room, and now here is the armory room where you can get their guns, more ammunition, stuff like that. Come through here. Got the keys. I don't know what that's for. Keys for vehicles, I guess. So here are all the weapons stored. Those two are in charge of here. Pretty cool. Let's go back out. So we came through those stairs, and now we're gonna come to the garage. Like I said, it was empty. I added those two, make it look more realistic. You got elevators, They don't work. Yep, they don't work. So like that's why I said that's why I downloaded the teleport mod. I mean, you can guys make them however you want. You can do door 1 to go to level 1, 2 level 2, 3 3, and then so on. You can store more vehicles here. You got those garages lead you outside. Come out here. This is like the workshop for vehicles that need repair, oil change, stuff like that. Pretty neat. I like it. So right now he's working on this car and he's cleaning, I guess, and these two are waiting for their vehicles. Like I said, all this was here already except for the vehicles and these 3 people, and I added those 2. And I guess this is like a paint job station. Pretty neat. And these take you back outside. I believe this one opens. There's one that doesn't open. I believe it's this one. Yeah, this won't open. So remember that. So here you go. I think. Okay, this one opens. Okay, so only one doesn't open. And like I said, these doors work just fine. Wait. Yeah. Those. Yep, they work. So there you go. I added them as well, make it look more cool. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, there's no way to get up on the roof. No, originally in the original map or station you can come through these doors, but like I said, I don't know, there must be another way. Or maybe what I'll do, I'll use my transport. I'll add one here, and then I'll add one in the garage where the mechanics are by the elevators where I showed you. So there you go. Alright. So that's that for this video, guys. If you guys have any questions or you guys want this map, let me know and I'll help you guys out. Please subscribe, like, and comment so I can make more videos. If you guys need help installing LSPDFR or anything, I know it's a little complicated at first. Personally, I had trouble with it, but you know, just watching YouTube videos, you know, hours of trying to figure out mods to make it work. It's been a rough time at first, but once you get the hang of it, you can do stuff like this to your single player station, make it look more realistic. And thank you guys. Have a great week, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.